Okay, question 13. The positive real numbers a times 10 to minus 3, b times 10 to minus 2, and c times 10 to minus 1 are each in standard form. And the a times 10 to minus 3 plus b times 10 to minus 2 equals c times 10 to the minus 1. Which of the following statements, 1, 2, 3, 4, must be true? Okay, so basically these are different magnitudes of 10, right? So let me write a decimal number just to, see what's going on. So A is controlling where? A is controlling, all these digits, right? Because it's 10 to minus 3. So this guy is the 10 to minus 3 place value, right? The place values are 1, and this is 10 to minus 1, right? This is 10 to minus 2. So that guy's 10 to minus 3. So A controls everything after that. B controls here, right? And then C times 10 to minus 1 is somewhere here, right? So that means that somehow the B plus the A, I have to, it adds together and then I produce something like 0.1, for example, right? Okay, so let's have a think. What is the maximum value of this? The absolute maximum of this guy. The absolute maximum of this guy is 0.01, right? And you can't even hit 0.01, right? So it should be less than 0.01, this guy, right? Okay, what is the minimum of c times 10 to minus 1? Because you want to get this number, right? You want to add two numbers together and you want to get there. So let's see what's the minimum that I have to go over. So this must be greater than 0.1 or greater or equal to, right? Okay, what does that tell you? That tells you that this middle guy must be greater or equal to what? Greater or equal to, well, greater than even, right? If you're equal to, that's not enough. It has to be greater than 0.09, yes? Because 0.01 plus 0.09, that's 0.1, right? Okay, so that means that b times 10 to minus 2 is greater than 0.09, right? So I take the 10 to minus 2 on the other side. B is greater than 0.09 times 100. That means that B is greater than 9, right? So that's condition 2. Yeah, I mean, so why are the others incorrect? Well, you could just give a counterexample, right? Because the question asks for must be true, right? So easy counterexample. For example, options 3 and 4, well, clearly if you pick C as 1, then it's screwed, right? And then if A is greater than 9, well, is there any counterexample I can give? Well, easy, right? You just take B to be very small. For example, if you take 9.5 times 10 to minus 3 plus 1 times 10 to minus 2, that's nowhere near, C, right? That's nowhere near. So that's why 1 is also wrong. That's a counterexample for that. Yeah. So it has to be 2 only. So the option is B.